guise that they are paying the land use charge. The Edo State Commissioner for Information, Louis Odion, and his counterpart in the Ministry of Lands and Survey disclosed this after the State Executive Council meeting in Benin City. The official says 60 defaulters of the state land use charge law have been identified and charged to court in the first phase of the exercise. States and local government councils across the country are now have some more funds to run their affairs, as the sum of 389 billion naira has been shared between them and the federal government for the month of September. Addressing journalists after the Federation Accounts Allocations Committee meeting in Abuja, the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Mrs. Anastasia Wobia, said the gross statutory revenue received for the month fell by over 30 billion naira compared to what was received the previous month. She also said that there was a revenue loss of $32 million following a drop in the price of crude oil.
Gross statutory revenue, that's total revenue available for distribution for this month of September, is 328.326 billion. Out of that, we took out the cost of collection from there to the various revenue generating agencies, and we had a total of 314.792 after the deductions. We added the value added tax collected for the month of August, which came to 56.399 billion. Again, we took out the cost of collection from there for FIRS, and the net came to 54.143 billion. The grand summary, therefore, for distribution came down to 321.996 billion, as against 369.140 billion that was collected last month. The grand total for distribution this month is 389.936 billion, as against 442.606 billion of the previous month. So we can see that the revenue is further dropping.
The governor of Cross River State, Mr. Ben Ayade, has insisted on his administration's determination to create an enabling environment for private investors to do business in the state. The governor, who was represented by his deputy, Ivara Esu, disclosed this at the commissioning of the Bank of Industry's office in Calabar, the Cross River State capital. According to him, the commissioning of the office is a clear indication of an enduring partnership that will create a huge impact on the state's industrialization drive.
Which we are performing today is a clear indication of an enduring partnership that will create a huge impact on our industrialization drive and ultimately job creation, economic development, and sustained socio-economic growth.
We are driven at the Bank of Industry by the need to make an impact. And the way we define impact at the Bank of Industry is how many projects we're able to fund, and therefore how many jobs we're able to create, through those projects. We've supported a number of projects already, but what we're saying is that with this office that is nearby, we will be able to support a lot more projects, and those projects will also hire a lot more people.
When we come back on news across Nigeria, the Benue State Civil Service discovers about 500 ghost workers. Details in a moment. Please stay with us. Well, that's so much we can take on news across Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching. But now we go live to Abuja, back to the Senate, where the lawmakers are now going to continue with their plenary session, and this time it's the confirmation of ministerial nominees.